Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, hi, I am Chloe, and today's video is going to be my 2022 planner setup video. I'm really excited to show you guys which planner I chose for this year, and I'm also really excited to show you guys how I decorated my planner so far. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get started, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So the planner that I decided to use for 2022 is this ⴅᴏ planner. I've been wanting to try their brand for a while now, so I'm really excited for this. They added some extras and I just really love the way they packaged it. I love the designs of their planners, so I just have been really excited to use this. They also added this quote card in the front. I got this garden/fairy theme for the planner. I will leave all the links down below in which planner I got. There is a customizable option which I love. I added Love Chloe in the front, and it's just this gold foil calligraphy title, and I love it. So I'm going to quickly just go over the pages that they include in the ⴅᴏ planner. So there are key figures, there are spaces where you can write your inspirations, your priorities, your values and beliefs. And what I also love about this planner and what I'm most excited about is the habit tracker. It is already built in to the planner. I don't need to physically make space for a habit tracker. I can just go back to these pages and just fill in my habits for the particular month. I just love the layout of this planner, and I'm excited because it's something new and I haven't used a planner like this in a while. So yeah, the only issue is that in the monthly layout there is a lack of space, I must say, because I have a very decorative style, but we'll see how it works. There is also a pocket in the front, and I also like how it lays flat. This planner is really cute and I was just really excited to use it, as you can tell because I've repeated myself so much. But without further ado, let's just get started with the decorating. So while I'm setting up my planner for the year, I am going to answer some questions that you guys sent me because this is a lengthy video and I just needed things to talk about. So I will comment on what I'm doing. So for example, I am creating my contact details in the front, just making it a bit more cuter. I'm of course not showing my contact details because that is personal information, but I'm just making it a bit cuter with some stationery. But yeah, moving on to the questions. The first question I wanted to go over is, what am I going to do differently from my past planner to this planner? So what I struggled with the most in my past planner was that I struggled to stay motivated. I struggled to kind of fill up space and just how I used my planner. So there are moments where I would just think to myself that I would just fill in my planner at the end of the week, when in reality, what is the point of that? I just thought that it would be better for me to fill it up at the end of the week because I basically just had the mindset that at the current moment in the week, for example on the Monday, I am too busy to fill in my planner, so I will just leave all the decorating to the end. I would just write my to-do list in pencil in my planner and then leave the decorating at the end of the week, but that just didn't work out because I wouldn't fill in my planner properly and I would just be overwhelmed because I had so much to decorate. I was so focused on the decorating portion because I wanted to post it online and it just was not healthy. So what I'm gonna do differently is I'm going to basically use my planner every day and just fill it in the morning. Do it straight away as soon as I wake up. I will write down what I need to do for the day and maybe add some stickers here and there, but not overwhelm myself with the decorating portion because it is not that important, you know? So I'm going to take at least an hour in my morning to just relax and just reflect and focus on what I need to do for that day, and hopefully that will work for me. I know it's just like self-explanatory and that is what you should do with a planner, but I was just not in the right headspace when it came to my planner over the last 2 years. I was just very conflicted and stuck in this mindset of focusing on social media and the performative aspect of it, when it in reality that's not how a planner should be. So that is definitely what I'm gonna do now from now on. And yeah, another question was, how will I stay motivated? And I can't really guarantee that I will stay motivated, but I am just going to try and see if filling in my planner every morning is going to help me. As soon as I wake up, I'm going to use my planner, and that is the plan. So hopefully that will help me, and maybe that will help you too, because if you dedicate time out of your day to fill in your planner, then obviously you will be motivated to do it each time. And also maybe not focus too much on the decorating portion, because then you get overwhelmed and you worry about how to make it cute and everything. So just worry about what you need to do, how you can organize your life better, and yeah. So as you can see, I just decorated the habit tracker. I wanted to obviously make it a bit more cuter, so I added these lettering and stickers to the pages, and I am filling in the January habits. I decided that I'm going to dedicate each month to a different color. So January is going to be purple. So as you can see, I used a lot of purple stickers and a highlighter as well as purple writing supplies. So yeah, moving on from my habit tracker, I am now moving on to these blank pages, which I will dedicate to my goals. So I will be writing down my goals here and kind of just splitting them up into 4 different aspects. So this is heavily inspired by Amanda Rachley. If you haven't seen her setup video for 2022, if you haven't seen her video, she basically sets up her bullet journal, and her recurring theme for that video or her setup is basically a lot of scrapbooking inspiration, is the best way that I can put it. So she just did a lot of letters cut out into separate different styles. I will show you in a bit, but I really like the way it looks, so I got some inspiration and basically gonna do it for this goal spread. I am going to separate my goals into personal, uni, love Chloe, and others. So love Chloe will be like social media, YouTube, Twitch, whatever I want to do for the year. And then uni, it is my last year of uni this year. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I do finish successfully, but I will write down all my goals for uni as well as personal, and then others can be hobbies or just any other goals that I have that don't fit in those categories. Now you can see me create the letters for the word goals. So I did different lettering styles, and then I will cut them into their individual squares that look like magazine cutouts. And I just think this is really cute. And at first, while I was doing it, I wasn't much of a fan of how I did it. It just didn't look that good, but I kind of fell in love with it later on because I love the color scheme. I love the yellow and the pink and how well they go together. So yeah, I really like the way these look. And this kind of brings me to my next question that I got for this video is, how do I come up with themes? And this has something to do with inspiration as well, which was another question. So this kind of goes hand in hand on how I get ideas for themes and where do I get my inspiration. So my inspiration comes from everything that I consume. So whether it be YouTube videos, or I could be scrolling on Pinterest or Instagram, or based on what I like at that current moment, that's how I get my inspiration. So for example, during the month of April, I was consuming a lot of anime. I would maybe dedicate my next month's theme to anime because that is what I'm really into right now. So that is also one way that I create or come up with a theme. If I can't think of a theme, I just stick to a color scheme that I haven't done before. So if I've already done a pink and green color scheme theme, I will just do a blue one or a purple. There is no strict rules on what theme you can do, or if you really need a theme, you can just choose a bunch of colors and then you can call it a day. And that's honestly fine because sometimes I really can't think of themes. So I either ask you guys on Instagram for theme ideas, or I look online, or I just stick to a color that I haven't done in a while and I just use stationery based on that color scheme. So yeah, that's the best way I could answer that question. And another question was like, how do I decide what stationery to use for specific themes? And that honestly just depends on what the theme is. So if it's a ocean theme, then I would just use anything that is blue or anything ocean related. So if I have any fish stickers or mermaid or anything like that, then I would use those. But I just use whatever is fitting, and if I have something that fits that color scheme, I think following a color scheme is the most easiest way you can stick to a theme. Yeah, that is basically it for me. Like, that's how I stick to the theme or make it consistent and stuff. As you can see here, I'm creating my wish list as well as another miscellaneous page, and this is going to be for my videos and art ideas. I do want to incorporate a space for these aspects in my life. I didn't want to make a full page for it, so I just decided to combine them because I know I'm not going to commit to a lot of ideas. I do just want to have a space in case something does pop up in my mind. And that's what I like about this planner as well, is that they included some empty pages. There are dotted lines in these blank pages, which is very helpful, especially if you're trying to write in a neat line or trying to lay out specific stationery items. These blank pages are just so helpful because you can just add anything that you want. It's basically like a bullet journaling aspect to it because you can add whatever page you want. You don't have to write a wish list or a video ideas page, obviously, because maybe you guys won't really find it useful. So you could add, I don't know, a bucket list page, or you could add a sketch doodle page, anything you want. I just appreciate that there are blank pages because you have a bit of freedom in this planner, and there are a few pages available in this planner, so it's not just one or two, there are a lot. So the next thing I'm going to do is just decorate this front page for the start of 2022. So now that we're past the miscellaneous pages, we are moving on to the actual monthly and weekly spreads. So I just placed down these stickers and made it cute, and I really like the way I decorated these. I like the color scheme as well. I just had a lot of fun decorating this planner because I just wanted to make it more fitting for me and all of that. There is a page where it includes all the months of the year, so I just decided to decorate it again and just write year at a glance. I did say this in my past video, which is my planner flip through, where I did address that I always add a year at a glance in my planner, but I don't necessarily find it that useful because I never look back at it. I used to spend so much time creating these year at a glance pages, but this planner already has it. So it doesn't really hurt to just decorate it a bit because I don't need to go out of my way to create the months. It's already there. Just time to make it cute, you know? So there is also a future log, and I didn't really add much. I just added these borders because there's not that much space to add titles or lettering, but it's fine. Less work for me and more time for me to just actually get into the actual planning and filling in stages, you know? I also added this key, which is going to be helpful for my future log. So I have a key for birthdays, assignments, events, and others. So based on these colors, I will fill in my future log those specific colors. So if it is someone's birthday, I will color code that date with purple on the future log. And yeah, that is basically how I use my future log. And now we move on to the monthly layout. We are pretty much speeding through this video, I didn't realize, but now we are just going to decorate the month of January. I decided to just include it in this setup video because I felt like it's just fitting. I might as well set it up here than make a separate video. The theme that I decided to go with for January is just a purple theme. Nothing in particular, I just chose the color purple because the color of the year is like a light purpley blue color. Yeah, I will put it up on the screen to show you guys what the color looks like, but the color of the year is called Very Perry, and it looks like a very pastel-y muted purple / blue color, and I just dedicated this color to my January theme. I didn't really make the theme too strict because I don't want to overwhelm myself straight away. It's just the first month. It is a chill month. I'm just having fun with it, and I really like the way it looks, and I'm really glad that there is space for me to add these lettering with the word January. I was really worried that I wouldn't have space to add these little lettering elements and stuff, but I think it's a good amount of space, and I was still able to decorate it with stickers and everything. Now we move on to the weekly layout. So for the weekly layout as well, I was worried that I wouldn't have that much space. I was also originally going to start from the last week or last days of December to the early days of January, but I figured that those days I didn't really do much, so I just started from the first official week of January, which starts on the 3rd of January. So I just basically used every stationery item that I had that was purple. I will leave all the links or names down below on which items or stationery supplies I used in this video, so don't worry if you want to ask what I used. Check the description box down below, and if I didn't link it, feel free to ask me in the comments because I will reply. So yeah, I just added some stickers as well as this picture of Kino from Pentagon because it's purple and it fits, and yeah, I really like the way it looks and I love how all the colors come together. So that brings me to the final flip through of my planner. I really enjoyed using it. The only issue I would bring up with this planner is that it does ghost a little bit, so if you draw directly on the page, you might see it faintly on the other side, but it doesn't bleed through, which I don't really mind. It's fine, I can deal with it. But other than that, I really love all the layouts and additional pages that they added in this planner. I am really excited to use it, and I'm definitely more motivated right now to use this planner. We'll see how the rest of the year goes, but I'm really excited to use it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little ramble session as always with this voiceover and enjoyed watching my process on how I decorated everything. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are well, and I'll just talk to you guys in my next video. So that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my process on how I decorate and also just listening to me ramble pretty much as always. I'm definitely interested in hearing what planner or planning system you chose to do for this year. So feel free to leave a comment down below in the comments. And if you are curious or interested in any of the supplies that I used in this video or interested in getting the same planner, I will leave the links and name down below in the description. So feel free to check that out. If I happen to forget one, feel free to let me know. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Please take care of yourselves, and I will just see you in my next one. Bye bye.